In this video, I'm going to show you how to reduce the glare on your product photography or your product videography. My first group member, believe it or not, had the question of how to reduce that reflective glare when shooting food products with that plastic packaging on there. And so what I'll do is show you exactly how I was able to do it, and I'll show you the shot. All right, so let's jump into it. And first thing we have here is my setup. And you can see the subject, which is a loaf of bread there in the middle. There it goes. And in the background, we have basically just a sheet hung up, and then a 750 Lowell Tota light that's shining on it, wide open. Nice bright light shining on that backdrop to give you separation between the subjects and the background. So that background is just blown out white, and you can see I have that thing just sitting on a box. And then there's just a piece of paper sitting there. Not really showing you how to set products up. This is more of a lighting template. So normally you'd have like a plastic acrylic stand for that bread to sit on, but mine is just a box. And you can see the camera there, a couple feet away. And then we'll walk around. Here is another 750 Lowell Tota shining through a softbox. And then on the side of it, I have a for sale sign as a flag. You know, you got to use what you have available. And in this case, I just put a for sale sign on there just to show you, man, you can just use about anything. What that does is it blocks that direct light from the side of the softbox to your subject. And that's what you want to take away, is that direct light. And so where I have that softbox pointed is simply at that white wall. So when you're setting up at your location, you want to find a white wall somewhere. And instead of setting up like a bounce or a white board or something like that. So I'm just bouncing that light off of the wall and then on the subject. And what that does is it really diffuses that light to where there is no identifiable light source on the subject. And here you have the finished product, and you can see that there is very little specular highlight, which is those reflective glows. And now I just put on a little tiny LED light, and I'm sort of waving it around here, and you can see just with a little tiny light how much this plastic packaging just reflects everything. And so we want to reduce that, take that off, and make all that indirect light our setup here. You can see it's got some nice separation. You can see the plastic bag even through to the background. Okay, so now here we have a diagram. You can see the wall, which is white at the top of the paper here. And then we have the camera, and then the subject, and then the 750 light, which is lighting the backdrop. And then just about even with the subject, I have that softbox light angled at the wall to reflect at your subject. And that's it. That's as simple as you really need it. And obviously you could tweak that to however you want to do it and make it your own. And so this is just how I've shown you a quick way to do it on location. I also wanted to show you something that is about the worst product photography I could show you. If you go on Amazon, you could search for Dean Halal Sliced Beef Bacon, 5 pounds. And you can see here that this bacon is just full of specular highlights all over the logo, all over the description. And it looks like they might have angled the bacon to maybe reduce the glare. But man, you know, it's bacon. It's bacon, baby. You know, we're talking about bacon, and it's bumpy and lumpy. So no matter what angle you've got that bacon on, unless you're doing the technique that I showed you, you're going to get that lighting. You're going to get that lighting effect, which is the specular highlights all over the place. And you can even see there in the corner this. It looks like a shadow. Maybe they took this with a phone. Kind of looks like the shape of a phone. But this is just about the worst kind of product photography you can ever see. You can't even see the whole package. It's just a horrible picture of the label. So this is what you want to avoid. So go ahead and try the setup. Maybe try something in your kitchen right now. Just try the effect with 2 lights and just check it out and see how it works. All right, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. If you want to check out the description, you can go and check out my school group. Right now, it's a brand new group, so that means the price is low. And if you get in while the price is low, it's locked in. So when the amount of members go up, so does the price. So if you want to get in at a very cheap monthly price, now is your chance.